of make. This of make. Hello, great people. Welcome to today's section of the Night Business School Real Estate Business and Investment Mastermind with Financial Support. In case you are new here, I want to encourage you to hit the subscribe button and notification bell in case we upload other videos apart from this live section. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for your patience. A number of things took my attention, and before I knew it, time has gone. So let's get into what we have for today. Yesterday, before I go into what we have for today, I want to be sure if you can hear me. Please, if you can hear me, I want you to just type in the comment section you can hear me. and then I want us to introduce ourselves, your name and where you're watching from, and also that you can hear me is very important for me to continue. Um, okay, so okay, I think I can hear myself, but I need a comment from us that you can hear me, and then we go into what we have for today. Yesterday we started this section, and today I'm going to highlight some of the things I spoke about, and then I'm going to add some few touches, and then we we call it a day. Mr. David Daly Davis, thank you. You said you can hear me. Awesome, awesome, awesome. If you didn't watch yesterday's section, it was a 2 hour section. How you can do what? How you can own a real estate company in Nigeria that earn cash flow is a 2 hour section. And I want to encourage you to just go to the live section of my YouTube channel. Let me share my screen so that you can understand what I mean. Let me go to my YouTube. Okay, this is my YouTube channel, and then you have the home page, you have the videos, you have shorts, and then you have live. Once you go to the live, you would see what we had 22 hours ago. It was up to 2 hours, 1 hour, 59 minutes, 12 seconds. So if you have not watched it, it's a 2 hour section. I had an in-depth explanation on that. So try to watch it. Now, Mr. Davis just told me that you can hear me. So I will just go ahead and jump right in. So we discussed a number of things that is very beneficial if we must venture into real estate. And I made mention of some things. I made mention of some things which I want to pull up. I want to pull up. I want to pull out. Uh, I want to pull out. Now, I talked about the fact that your structure has to be in place. Now, on my YouTube channel, I just go right into practical. You know, and I watch a number of um, videos of live sections, and I discovered that what I would cover in, let's say, 2 hours, some persons can cover it in 1 month. So I don't go around the bush. I just go straight up, tell you the nitty gritty, what you need to do, move away from there, move to the next point. So I'm operating with us at a strategic level, not an operational level. Maybe later I can start going opening. So that's why I just say that to let us know that what I'm sharing with us is on a strategic level. So it's not an operational learning, it's a strategic information. So definitely you have to do one or two also to implement. Yesterday I talked about one of the first things you have to do if you want to set up a real estate organization. um Thank you so much, Mr. Davis. Okay, if you want to set up a real estate organization, is to have a structure and register as a distinct entity. It's very important. I just want to flip through and then I move into the what I want to say for today. Have a distinct entity. Register as a distinct entity, which is choose a business name, register your business name as a limited organization with the CAC Corporate Affairs Commission. Some lawyers can charge you 120K. Chartered accountants can charge you 120K or 150K. This depends on the equity of your company. If it is 1 million share capital, is around that range. But if you are doing 100 million share capital, the more the share capital, the more money you pay. If you are doing 50 million share capital, so I didn't say this yesterday because the lawyer you are engaging or the professional you are engaging with will give you this info as their prices varies. So CAC, then also obtain the necessary licenses. I talked about you part of the license is your CAC. At least you have to have you have to have you have to have you have to have an online presence. People need to search you, and then they are going to see that, oh, this person is a distinct entity. I'm coming, someone is calling me. Let me just message the person. So you have to operate as a distinct entity, have your bank account in your name, and then have your bank account in your name, and then because one of the things that people used to say is an illegal company, your name is let me use Mr. Davis Limited, Davis Properties Limited, and then your bank details is saying your bank account is saying Davis and Co. It looks suspicious, but there is no issue if the people you are dealing with are have trust. When I started, we started with the name Zenith Hill City Limited. Now, part of the licenses we're supposed to have, the government made it somehow hard for people to have it. I don't know why, or we didn't have the accessibility. So there is a document you have to have for you to register your bank. You have to have a scrum. That scrum is a anti-money laundering this thing. I shared it on my last section, and I don't think I would want to share it again because it's a confidential info. But let me just call out the name. Um, I pulled it out yesterday. Special control unit against money laundering, because a number of real estate companies like 4 years back started using real estate as a means to launder money. So they came about, EFC came about this. So if you obtaining this certificate is showing, is like you telling them that, hey, I certify that I would be indulging money laundering. And so when you are indulging, so you have no excuse, you are going to face the penalty. So, and this certificate is relevant for you to open a bank account. So that is that. And then you have to have you have to join some development organization like Redan, Real Estate Development Association of Nigeria. And so also, if you're operating in Lagos, you have to have a license that helps you to operate in Lagos. Lagos State started becoming more intense with real estate companies. And I know in the next 2 years, 3 years, they will be it will be really serious, because Lagos is a gold mine for everybody that want to make money in the real estate. Especially other states are too, but Lagos is really massively developing. And then you have to you have to, as a real estate company, you don't have to shy away from it. You have to take the risk. And then, because without risk, you can't make money. You can't make huge money. When there is little risk, little inflow, more risk, more money, but have to be calculated. So these are the things that help you to create structure. Then in the area of funding, I talked about the fact that you don't have to be 100 million. You don't have to have 200 million, 500 million. In fact, if you have that 500 million, 300 million, and you invest, chances are that you're going to make error, because you are new to the business. And then, except if you have strong consultation company or a company consulting for you, you get it and you say, hey, I want to invest 500 million naira, or 200 million naira, 100 million naira. How do I go about it? And you pay the consultation fee, and then you are good to go. So these are things that can help you. If you start small, you grow big. Now, your starting small can be with 20 million. It's good, but get trained, in-depth training, so that you don't make error. I shared yesterday that there was a friend of I met someone in a gathering of CEOs, and spoke to me on how he started with 30 million or 40 million. And then when I see what he is doing and what I'm doing, I'm like, you're not even showing me like that. You started with 40 million. I started with 400,000 naira, and I can be in this meeting with you guys. So he made some errors when he started. So good, you have your money, but have the intelligence, so that the money will not be money soon gone. It's that's just it. So and that way, being part of these sections gives you a lot of intelligence that you may not get free anywhere. So establish your online presence was the third point that I spoke about after I spoke about your structure, which involves registering your company, your funding, establishing an online presence, no matter the strategy you want to use. Yesterday, I talked about the fact that everybody has their strengths. Everybody has their strengths. When you look at your SWOT analysis, know your strengths, your weakness, your opportunity, and threat, and then milk your strengths and opportunities. Milk it so much more than people who don't have that strength. And then your weakness and threats, you try to mitigate them. So, and I also talked about that so many companies, their strength is brokerage firm, their strength is online space. Some companies, their strength is um, working with influencers to market their products. Some companies, their strength is traditional aggressive marketing, going to markets, doing market storming, and then sharing flyers, obtain leads, and then follow up, and then the closes. So some companies, different companies with different strengths. So, but whichever strength you have to establish an online presence, because that is what gives people that is what should bring. So sorry, as I'm training you guys now. I'm trying to close the sales. So the person was calling me, and I'm in the midst of stitching and closing sales. So I've already told the person I'm in a live section. So, and I'll be done in some minutes time. So establish your online presence. I'll put my phone aside. Establish your online presence, and then um when you establish your online presence, sometimes people want to see you online. Like last week somebody said, hey, I'm interested, but I want to see your website. I'm like, website is nothing. Anybody can create a website, but sometimes that is creates a level of trust for people. So you have to have your website, have your social media present. Once you just type your name or your company name, it should show. So that is that about that. Then I also spoke about having a team, having a strong team. This is very important. This is very important. Having a strong team of experienced people is a very important thing, because it has a way of it has a way of making your business grow faster. Experienced team. Now, if you are starting, you could start with one experienced staff is better than three inexperienced staff who is just trying to make ends meet. It's better than five inexperienced staff, because you will talk and talk and talk, and you'll be frustrated, especially if you are running your business from the diaspora. So have one person that is like a COO, Chief Operations Officer. Let him buy into the vision of the company. Let him see what you are trying to do. Let him see the company as the company is his own. Be open to the person who is operating at a management level. Let him see everything. One of the things that kills some companies um, that I know, the CEO is secretive in the area of, well, there are some things you can be secretive on, but there are some things you can just let go, so that you can give your staff, or give that person operating at a strategic level with you, a level of confidence that this is our company, because the way you relate with them determines how they relate with your business. So some companies CEOs are so strict with their strategic managers, and or let me not use strict, secretive. They don't know anything as regards the finance. They don't know anything as regards the property. Maybe when you want to acquire, you don't tell them. They just say that, hey, there's property, or yeah, start managing and start selling. So sometimes if you bring them into a strategic position, it makes them see the company as, oh, it is our company. And it is when it is our company, that is when they do well. Of course, you have to strike a balance to letting them knowing their job description. These are non-negotiable things you must do on a daily basis. But I feel that strategic people need little or no supervision. Do you get it? But um, when you make them see what to say that, hey, they are part of the business, they go all in for you. Now, moving away from that, then I spoke about uh, the team. I spoke about um, the importance of getting experienced people, paying them. I also spoke about, okay, at some point you need to train them. Now I will talk about acquiring properties, because I'm going to talk about acquiring properties today, and I'm going to add additional thing to it. Yesterday, we pulled out the investment game, and then some of us have started winning landed property. So if you didn't win landed property, or you didn't play the game, don't miss the game today. And I also want to encourage you to watch yesterday on. It's 2 hours, but it is massive. So today I'm going to talk about acquiring properties, your non-negotiables when acquiring properties. Now, especially if you're acquiring in Lagos, you'll be seeing a lot of if you're acquiring in Lagos, it is easier acquiring with a real estate company. They've done their stuff. What I'm teaching you for is acquiring from a real estate company. If you want to learn acquiring one from the family, there are other things you have to put into check. So, but it's also in line. Now, if you are acquiring your landed property, you have to ensure that the land is free from government acquisition. I've said this several times on on this live section. You have to be sure your land is free from government acquisition. You have to be sure you are buying from a company that you have access to. You have access to them. You can reach out to them today, and they respond to you within hours, within few minutes or few hours. You have access to some of their management staff. So in case you have something you want to inquire, you get that in-house treatment. You get it. And some of the other things you need to ensure if you are buying landed property in Lagos, that's to be free from acquisition. Get the document, get the coordinates, search it yourself. When you search it yourself and you are sure, then you can now go for that. Now, some of these landed property may have documents of a CFO, governor's consent, um, extinction. Do you get it? And I've mentioned the meaning of all this on my YouTube channel. Some of us have even asked, do you get government consent, governor's consent, meaning the governor has consented that this land belongs to you. And sometimes it's going to be published, and we also have gazette. It's going to be published in a gazette, in a government publication. Do you get it? Showing that they consented to your ownership. This is also a level of now C of O cannot be issued twice. If me as a an individual, I'm buying from a real estate company that's already done C of O, C of O cannot be issued in your name again. It's only issued once. So when you buy the landed property from a company who already has C of O, what you are going to do is that you are going to do your registered survey in your name, and then you're also going to do governor's consent, stating that the governor has consented that this land belongs to this company, and the company has sold it to you, and the governor has consented that it is yours. So, but the C of O will be in the name of the company. It can't be issued twice. So these are the things you have to put in place. Some of the lands that you might buy in Ogun State, some of them may not have C of O, some of them may not even have governor's consent, some of them may not even have registered survey. But the most important thing is that you search it and you discover that it's free from government acquisition. And once it's free from government acquisition, if you want to go all in, you will get a document from the state government showing this, that is free from government acquisition. Sometimes they could just you could reach out to a surveyor, and then they will tell you, we've charted it is good. If you are buying, you sometimes you can say, I want to get a document to show this, and then they give you a document showing this. You pay more. Maybe you pay 25K, 20 to 25K to 30K. You get it. But if you say, okay, just let me know, check it in your system, you could pay 10,000 or 15,000, and then you're done. But you can go all in, pay the 25K, get your documents. It's part of your documentation. Do you get it? And then once you have purchased from the company or whoever you are purchasing from, or the family, you can now go further and solidify your document by doing register survey. Register survey is very cheap. It's quite affordable as compared to other cost of documentation is the most affordable that I know. On a plot in Ogun State could cost you like 200 or 250, to cost you like 250 to 300k. Before, like 5 years ago or 4 years ago, it was around 150 to 200,000. But I think 2 years ago or 1 year ago, they reviewed the price to like about 250 to 300 per plot. But if you are buying much, if you are registering like 6 plots, or you are registering like 12 plots, which is 2 acres, it is cheaper. It goes down to like 100,000 per plot, or even 70k. So the more the plots you are registering, the more the money. So you could spend 250,000 or 300,000 to do one plot, and you could spend 1 million to do 6 plots, or you spend 800,000 to do 6 plots, or you even spend 700,000. And then if you are doing 12 plots, you might be spending like 1.2 million. Do you see? 100k. And if you are doing like about 5 acres, which is 6 times 5, 30 plots, you could be spending like 1 million and 1.5 million. Do you get it? So the more the land that you are registering, the lesser the unit cost of registering it. So once you have done that, you now proceed with your governor's consent or C of O. Now, for you to do your C of O, there's a required document you have to provide. The surveyor would request those documents for you. You get your receipt, your deed, registered survey, your tax clearance certificates, quite a number of things that you need to do. And this is Lagos. This is Nigeria. So you can get anything you want to get. I don't mean in a dubious way, but come on, you want to get your so many things you want to get. Your money is speaking, so you can get it done faster. Do you get it? So that's just that about that. So on your documentation, while acquiring property, it's very important to ensure that you do the right thing. Then on the area of marketing, I talked about how marketing, being online and positioning online. Now, I will talk about what makes your business stand out that I never knew when I kicked off. But I started knowing this some few months back, some few weeks back. If you want to make a lot of money in the real estate space, a lot of people I know, people, one of the things that make them venture into into business is because, hey, I want to make money. And then um they say, hey, I want to make money, and then they venture, and then they start with a little amount, and then they grow. One of the things that will help you grow faster, that picture of where you are going to. Oh, I want to become the number one real estate company in Nigeria, or the number one real estate company in Africa, or the number one real estate company in the around the world. Your standard of kicking off matters a lot. Your standard matters a lot. You are not positioned as a company to, hey, I have a product now. Where are the consumers? Who do I want to sell to? You have to flip it and say, hey, who are the consumers? Now, what product do I have to get available for the consumer? What level of structure do I have to put in place? What level of standard do I have to put in place? I've lost a number of business deals because, of course, it's not bad to start small, but as you grow, you need to develop yourself and be up to the standard, up to industry standard. Otherwise, you're going to lose a lot of business deals. Do you get it? So whenever you are, wherever your office is situated, wherever you are launching, now this is for those that want to branch out as a company. This training is not teaching you to be as a, is not training realtors. I'm training you to kick off your company. So that is why I'm giving you all this strategic information. If I want to train realtors, I'll give them more operational information, how to sell, how to, those are more operational information. But what I'm teaching you on is strategy. So if you want to sell fast, if you want to grow fast, packaging is key. Packaging is key. And this also will involve quite an amount for you to package. It's not even packaging, it's just structure. Do you get it? You are starting out, even if you are renting. Take for instance, you're not renting a very big space. But when people come into your office, let them be wild, like, okay, this is a good deal. Don't let it look like you are struggling. And that was part of the the mistakes that I made too when I kicked up. Um, I the when you come into the office, most of the time you might be looking at, hey, are these people, if I give them 10 million, if I give them 20 million, I hope they won't run. So, but you have to position yourself in a way that once they visit your office, it looks like you are doing them a favor to collect their money. Things like that. Do you get it? It's very important. I think I just got a message. Um, uh, Mr. David is sending me a message. No problem. I will get to that at the end of this section. So packaging is key. Packaging is key. And when I kicked off in a way that I set up the office, and then when you come in, you know that okay, these people are just kicking off. They are realtors that came to the office, and then once they come to the office, they just be like, okay, it's just a, let's say, a room office. It's in a complex, but the office is not big. Do you get it? It's not big. So we demarcated it. We have the reception part, and then we have the staff part. So realtors can just come and just look at it. Realtors, my manager used to call them something. He called them real estate prostitutes. And when he first called them that name, I was like, what's the meaning of that? He now explained that, see, realtors want to be associated with companies that are standard. They are not ready to start with a company that is still finding their bearing, because they have their most, where they have their interest is the safety of their clients, number one, and also where they can give them more incentive, more benefits for their work. You know, a number of things where they can give them when they are going for inspection, they give them food, they give them clothes, they give them a lot of things. And sometimes, one way or the other, it drives more money to the company. So there have been realtors that come to visit our office and they just look like, okay, these people are still trying, we didn't see them again. Do you get it? I've seen one, two, three, and the likes. So, and also the same way, some clients too. But one thing about real estate business is that it's not every client that visits your office. Some, maybe out of 100 clients, maybe it's just 10 that visit your office. Most of the time, it's realtors that visit your office. So, but when we now launch our bigger office, uh, uh, when we got in the manager that was experienced, that was the time I said, hey, I want to launch the bigger office. So, and then it was the right timing. So it made me understand that, hey, we have to do this, we have to do that. And then when we created that structure, it was the space was like about 5 times or 6 times bigger than where we're coming from. Or let me not exaggerate. Let's say 4 times bigger than where we're coming from. So we had several spots. Even where we're coming from, we left it, we used it as a store. It's still the same complex. We just left that space as a store because we have invested in the look. So just left it as a store and a studio. Whenever I'm not around, I just go. Whenever I'm in the office, I use it as my studio. So when I'm filming my videos, I don't disturb the staffs in the other office. So I just go to the smaller place and use it as my studio. So, but when we launched the bigger office, it gave more look as like a standard, um, like a company, standard company, which is going towards perfection. So these are some of the things you have to put in place if you want to set up. Now, you can set up with an organization. When you want to set up your company, and this was the concept that I use in terms of, I first started marketing. I bought from a company. I bought with a company, and then I sold for more money, and I made money. Now, having sell with that company, I was able to understand the business with the company, the way the business was. But sometimes it's also good you buy from another company and see what they are doing. Last 2 weeks, I had it in my day. I'm going to buy a product of one company. It's real estate. Why will financial Paul, who is real estate, buy from another real estate company? Because I want to see what they are doing. It also helps you to see what the company is doing. So what I'm going to do, I look at, okay, what is their smallest product? Is in the area of the buyback. Let me see how they run their business. So, and that was the concept that I did when I started. I started marketing for another for a company. I saw how they run their business. It's not like you are trying to steal. Nobody can steal anyone's idea. One of the beautiful thing about people who generate idea, you and people who steal idea. See, people who generate idea will keep on refining new ideas. People who steal ideas will keep on stealing ideas because they are not wired to generate ideas. So if you are working with another company and you are kind of getting infos from them, it's not like you are stealing their idea. You're just seeing the way structure is generally, and then you pick what you want to pick, and then you start implementing on your own idea. You've understood some things and say, okay, this is how they do, this is how they do, and you move. So it's something you might want to work in. You work with a real estate organization and say, okay, I want to buy one plot, I want to buy three plots, I want to buy six plots. You see, is important too, because you're going to see how they operate. You will see the way they issue documents. You see the details in their documentation. And having seen that will help you understand that, oh, interesting. So, when I kicked off too, that was the same thing I did. You get it? And then later I started bringing in people who are experienced. I was using a particular lawyer who wasn't really who didn't really have an experience in property. And when I asked him, do you have experience in property? He was, yes, I have an experience. I never knew he was just going to meet people who have experience trying to replicate what they know. So he was not giving me, and I too didn't know. It was when my manager came in. That was why I keep talking about having experienced people around you. When my manager came in and said, hey, I have a lawyer that has been working with the company I work with. I want you to meet the lawyer. And then, so when I met the lawyer, it was not like an interview. I was just, okay, talk to me. Let's know what's going on, how this and that. And then he shared so many things with me. I was like, but this is not, but why is this lawyer not giving me these infos? And he realized that he wasn't experienced. But you see, those period that he was there had cost me some one or two errors. Do you get it? So all these things are intertwined. If you work with companies that have at least gotten to a level of expertise, and also uh, work with people that are also gotten to a level of expertise, it saves you from some error. Anybody now, in some few weeks time, we'll be launching a Highland office, and it's going to be it's going to be somehow, because it's going to be massively standard. The people that are going to be in that office is not going to be someone who don't have experience in real estate. It's not going to be someone we are still training. It's going to be someone who has minimum of 3 years experience in real estate. And when I just do like this, you already know what I mean. I don't need to start explaining and start beating around. Once I say A, you have said A to Z. So I know that you know what you're doing. And then I know that, okay, with this, we can move exponentially. So you need to work with an organization, have an idea of how they run, of what they do, see into, like I told you, in as much as we've understand a number of things, I still want to see what these top organizations are doing. And I'm looking at, okay, maybe by the end of this month, I'm going to buy one of their products, maybe a buy to sell plan, or a property, maybe half plots, and see the way they run, just to make me, because what we are positioning is to be at the zenith, and at the zenith means top in this space within the next 1 to 2 years. So I'm doing a lot of things that will help me position. And that's why I'm teaching you the same thing. You don't start from the ground up, start from the up. Look at what you want to do, and then be that from the beginning. Don't start from small and then you are working your way up. It takes a lot. From the beginning, set that standard. Don't get in amateurs, get in experienced people. Let your office be standard. Even if it is one space office, let it be standard. When people come in, they know that these people are ready for business. Then a number of things involved. So these are things that you have to put in place in order for you to kick off. Now, I want you to start asking me all your questions, and then I'll be there to respond to us. Mr. David asked me a question. He said, "Please, Mr. Paul, I need your support to set this up." Of course, I'm ready to set this up with you. You can just send me a message on WhatsApp, and then we kick off. I have a number of us who have taken my one-on-one section, and then they are already setting up. They are already setting up. So they're already setting up. So this is something you can definitely set up. Just reach out to me on WhatsApp. Let me just type in my WhatsApp. I want us to start asking me different questions because today I really don't plan to take much of our time. 008360417. If you ask our questions, please. If you have questions, please ask me. Um, um, uh, Miss Margaret George said, "Yes, me too." I don't know what the me too. Are you talking about helping you to set up? It will come with a charges, so it's not free. Oh, it will come with charges, but be rest assured that I will give you the best, and I will guide you to to what you want, because I see relationship as a very vital tool. I might be the one guiding you now. In the next 2 3 years, you might be the one guiding me. Everybody have their various expertise, so I might need your guidance in something else in the next 1 year, in the next 6 months, in the next 3 months. So of course, I will be very, very pleased to guide us on this. Now, I want us to ask me other questions too, so that I can. Yes, Mr. Paul, we are expecting to. We are not expecting it to be free. Thank you, Mrs. Margaret from USA. I trust you on this. Um, thank you, Miss Margaret from USA. I appreciate you and I value you. You know this. You know that I value you. From UK rather, Mrs. Margaret from UK. Now Mr. Chibuzo Udenze said, "Why is getting most land document difficult in Ogun State?" It's not difficult. Ogun State is even easier than Lagos State. If you call Ogun State difficult, then Lagos State should be intensely difficult, because for no reason they will just be misbehaving, because they already know that people eyes on Lagos State. So one of the strategy that I speak to is that, of course, I'm going to buy landed properties that are, especially in Lagos State, and we are acquiring. But I was speaking with somebody this afternoon. I'm looking forward to acquiring some more acres in Ibejuleki. Now, some landed is easier if you buy landed property that already have some titles like governor's consent. Whether you're buying it from a real estate company, just buy it and hold, or C of O, just buy it has already had C of O. It's already had governor's consent. So they are just transferring title to you. Do you get it? Than buying, though buying a fresh land too is good. You process your document, but sometimes can require a lot, and you have to know people to some extent. That's one of the things in Nigeria. You have to know people, and then you get it done ASAP legally. Do you get it? But when you buy a land that already has C of O, you're not meeting anybody. Hey, Mr. Paul has a C of O land, or Zenity City has a governor's consent land, and they transfer title to me. What else is there again? I'm now the owner. I paid him, they pay me, the issue receipt, they sold their land to me. So these are some of the more of the projects that I'm looking forward for, especially for our housing project, because we want to start developing the full development on the island. So I'm not going to be buying land that I will be processing the documents. I want to buy land and the document have been processed already. So all I just do is to process the document for the building, for the constructions. So I'm not processing document for land. It already has COO, it already has governor's consent. We claim it, we just do our planning and get our planning permit from the relevant authority, and then we start our development. So, but you see, Ogun State land is very simple. Yeah, it's very easy. If you want to do any work on Ogun State land, reach out to me. I can recommend people. I can kind of give you a guideline. I rarely recommend, but I will give you a guideline on that. I can also recommend, depends on the person that I'm dealing with. Do you get it? Because recommendation is very dear to me. If I will recommend any person, because I should be able to say, I recommend this person. And if I recommend this person, if the person misbehave, yeah, I should be able to sit in for that person. Do you get it? That's why I really recommend. But there's one, two, three people that I can still do like this and say, go and meet this person. You are rest assured to get the best. So, but if you want to do a document in Ogun State, it's not difficult to just hold your money. Your document will be ready. It's not difficult. You can work on this. So, Mr. Margaret, Ibejuleki is Lagos State. Is Ibejuleki in Lagos State? Ibejuleki is in Lagos. There is no other Lekki elsewhere. Anywhere, any other place you see Lekki is a fake Lekki. Lekki is on the island, and Ibejuleki is in Lagos on the island. It is on the Lekki Epe Expressway. On Lekki Epe Expressway is a straight line from Uzumba Mbadiwe Drive to Lekki, then to Lekki Expressway. It's a straight road that can take you almost 2-3 hours moving along the Lekki Expressway. On the Lekki Expressway, you see so many places. You see Lekki Phase 1, Phase 2, VGC, Aja, Abramade Soya, Lagos Business School, Shongo Tedo. You get to Ibeju Lekki, you move to Epe, that road straight down, you just be seeing different developments. So that is an hot cake. And you see Benjuleki now and Ekpe now is Lagos gold now, Lagos State gold, and that is why they are kind of being jealous to any plan or any permit or any approvals that they give people. So, but that is why I've come to a consensus. But that does not mean you can't get an approval or you cannot get a plan. If you want to invest in real estate, if you want to make more money, you must be ready to take risk. And I don't think there's any risk there. You bought the land and then you are proceeding with your registration, with your documentation. Get the right people to proceed with it. It could take you 6 months, 4 months, 8 months for your documents to be out, and then you laugh after 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years because there's a massive development there that is going to really create uh, a lot of wealth for people. So that is a good deal. At some point, I was like, hey, won't I go to, because I want to dominate. I want to kind of dominate everywhere, but of course there will be a place you start from. In what I mean by dominate, I want to own properties in key cities in Nigeria, in Lagos State, in Abuja, in Asaba, in Port Harcourt. You see, Port Harcourt, Asaba is really fast developing, just like the way Lagos State has developed now. You see, Abuja and Lagos, those ones they've gone far. But you see, Asaba and those and Port Harcourt and Ibadan and Ogun State, they are doing well. So holding major real estate opportunities, landed property is one of the key things in all these major states. Now, Ibejuleki is in the heart of Lagos also. Now, which are the properties that are available on promo and how much? Yesterday, I did a pro, I did, what was it called? We did the investment game, and it's just one person that has taken advantage, and it is open again today. I'm going to explain the investment game. You buy a landed property or you do a buyback plan, and then you stand a chance to win another land. Now, bear in mind, you are watching this video because you are interested in owning a real estate company. So whenever I come up with promo, you should be getting 3, 6, 12. because it is my organization and I'm the only one that can give that promo. So you should be getting six. Now, during my birthday, April 19, I did a section and I was like, okay, I want people to make money. And I said, okay, take advantage of this landed property, selling for 3 million naira, but I'm reducing it for 1 million naira. And a number of people took advantage. Those people now, some of them are saying, if I want to sell half plot. Hey, good, you're selling for 3 million, you can sell half plot for 1.5 million. And then you we do the document. We do the document for you. Now, those people that keyed in, I did a private training for them, a 4 days training for them on how they can sell. The ones that bought 2 plots or 3 plots, they buy 3 plots and they want to sell one. They are even like, hey, I want to sell everything. Don't sell everything, no, because you bought it for cheap. If you come back next time, it's not going to be cheap like that. I just give out those promo. So I'm going to give out those opportunities now. Even at Ibejuleki land, it's governor's consent. I want you to take advantage of it. Don't miss out on it. By the ending, this promo is ending this month. Is ending this investment game is ending on Sunday. So people that took advantage of one person got a land yesterday. So other people are still showing interest. So I don't want you to miss out on this. Um, I'm going to share this in the next 5 minutes. So Miss Margaret asked me a question and said, "Is a buyback plan a prerequisite to owning a land?" The buyback plan is an investment plan. I'm going to explain that in the while explaining the investment game. The buyback plan is an investment. It's not a prerequisite to owning a land. Is an investment for people who want to do land flipping, but they don't know how to sell. Remember, I said land banking means buying land, keeping it for more than 1 year, selling later. Land flipping simply means buying a land, keeping it within a space of 1 year, and selling. You are flipping cash for land and land for cash. That is where the flipping is coined at. Banking, you are keeping for more than 1 year. It shows that you have banked the land. So for people who want to do flipping and banking, you say, okay, for example, I want to buy 10 plots, but I want to flip 5. So now we are selling, take for example, we're selling 3 plots for we're selling 10 plots for 30 million. I say I'm buying 15 million naira for banking. We create a document, we allocate that for you within 3 months because we are banking it, you are keeping it without an initial or immediate intention to sell. Now, for the flipping part, we are the one selling it for you. You are not the one selling it. Do you get it? So in 1 year, we'll sell it, that 15 million, but at a fixed interest rate, 30%. In 1 year, you take, for instance, you do the buyback plan. You want us to flip it for you in 1 year with 10 million naira, we'll flip it for you back. Or with $10,000 in 1 year, you get $13,000. So we take the money and buy a particular location we know we can sell. In the buy to sell, we are not allocating you land because you are selling it. We just take the money and buy. And when it's time, we sell and we give you the money back. So that's the buyback plan. Now, I did an investment game yesterday. I said, okay, if you do the buyback plan, which take for instance a million naira or 500,000 or 10 million naira, you will get back your money, but you win a land. If you are the only one that do the buyback plan, you get the land. The land I gave out yesterday was in Abeokuta, and that land is selling for 600,000. Now, if you are like 5 that did that buyback plan, I will do a draw, and one person will win the land. Now, the others that don't win the land, they get their investment. So that's the investment game. And I also talked about the what's it called? The one of the Bejuleki land. The property is selling for 9 million naira. In Imedu Ibejuleki, and his governor's consent. The governor has consented that this land belongs to us. Now, we are currently on a layer promo and we are putting it for 7.5 million. And I said yesterday that those that key in with an initial deposit, spread balance for 6 months, they have an opportunity to also win a land. If you are the only one that key in, somebody keyed in yesterday and has won a land. So I'm doing the game again today. If you are the only one that key in that land, you win a plot of land in another estate. But if you are more than one, I will do a draw and then the winner will take the land. But you have your land which is discounted and which you have to pay 6 month payment plan without interest. On that land, the payment plan without interest is 3 months. But part of the discount that I'm giving for us here is 6 months flexible payment plan. You take your time to pay. And when you are doing, people that come from my channel, I don't bug them, I don't call them. The only thing I just do is I just assign my care manager, the relationship manager, just message them on WhatsApp on the 15th and also message them on the 30th. That's all. You can call them. Those in Nigeria will call, but you see, those that are not in Nigeria, I tell them don't call them. Just message them on WhatsApp, 15 and on the 30th, so they get notified. So we don't bug you with calls. We don't bug because we know you guys don't have issue. From my experience, you guys don't have issue. So thank you so much, Mr. Mesali, for your interest on this. Mr. Mesali is always taking advantage of the promo. The last promo section, he took advantage. I'll be going on a short break now, just 2 minutes, and then I come back. Get ready for the investment promo, the investment game. Please don't miss this investment game. If you are on my section for the next 6 months, you will gain knowledge, you will gain properties. So I don't see reason why people will miss this. So you gain in-depth knowledge and you gain in-depth property. These are practical. These are not motivations. You know, sometimes when I go to some of my mentors or some of the people I used to look up to like 5 years ago, and I go to their live section and I watch, and I'm like, this one is for people who don't. But there are so many people in that bracket, who are still trying to figure it out. So I think it's not a bad idea for them. But people who have already started and want practical tools, that's what my section is all about. Giving you not motivation, but this is the way, work it this way, work it this way, work it this way, and then you move further. So I really appreciate us for being live with me in this section. By July, we won't be 9 people live, because I'm going to start doing a lot of things underneath to make this section, because I feel a lot of people need to take advantage of this opportunity. Maybe we'll be 100 live, 50 live, 30 live, 1,000 live. So, but now I'm just taking my time to focus on very, very important things before I start pushing this night business. So I want to encourage you to keep on being available every Friday and Saturday. No matter what I'm doing, if I'm going on inspection, if I'm going on estate launch, if I'm going on any training, any event, I make sure I am here by 10 to, no matter what is happening, I have everything ready for us. So is it light, is it internet, is available. So and the knowledge is top notch. So I really want to appreciate us. But let me go on a short break, 2 minutes, and then come back from the investment game. Please don't miss it. As people that will take advantage today will win free plots. Thank you so much. Let's just go on this short break.
Anywhere you go, give it all. Anywhere you said, anywhere.
This make Okay, welcome back. Welcome back. So, fastest finger win these investment games. It's just three investment game, and then at the end of the investment game, I'll just say one or two things, and then we'll call it a day. So, the buyback plan that I was talking about. Let me share my screen so that you can see that. Okay, let me do this. Great. So this is the buyback plan that I was talking about. I hope you can see my screen. Okay, and then we have the package for in all of our estates. The buyback plan is available in all of our estates. You earn 65% in 2 years. You earn 50% in 18 months, and then 12%, 30% in 12 months. Now, your money is used to buy a particular landed property. What we issue you on this kind of agreement, investment agreement, is receipt and then deed of investment agreement showing the details of your investments. When you invested, the time you invested, amount you invested, proposed date of return on investment that will be paid, and then the amount that will be paid. And this is it. The minimum for this investment here is 200k, 250k. We have the investment of 500, we have the investment of 1 million, 2 million, 5 million, 10 million, from 250k to a billion. But we from 250k to a billion, we have a lot of projects we want to do. So we know a number of things we need money for, and then some of them that we have kickstarted. In July, we are kicking off, we are launching our island office, and then first week of July, fully. But we already have that in the motion in this June. So because we have other projects we are doing on the island. Now, you keying into any of these buyback plan, meaning is we call it buyback plan or buy to sell. If you buy from you, we call it buy to sell because when you buy the land, your intention is to sell. Now, we put it as buyback. If we don't sell it, we buy back, we buy it back from you. Sometimes we just buy back from you because we know that, hey, this is not the best time to sell. We'll make more money when we sell. When we sell in the next 1 year. So uh very good. Some of us are already messaging me on WhatsApp. Don't miss this opportunity, oh, please. Oh. So now on this, you can do a 250k down payment or 500k or a 1 million or 2 million. If you are doing 2 million, you'll be getting 2.6 million at the end of 1 year. Likewise, if you are doing, I'm supposed to even be doing it in dollars. I think I will tell my digital guy to create this thing in dollars. So if you are doing $10,000, you are getting $13,000. Let's just assume this is dollars for an instance. If you are doing $250,000, you are getting $325,000. If you are doing $500,000, you are getting $60,000. If you are doing 10 million, you are also doing 13 million. So whichever. So if you are the one that keen on this buy to sell plan today, tomorrow, with a payment of your investment, by coming week, your document will be ready stating deed of investment agreement, and your receipt will be sent to you via email. You don't need to come down to Nigeria to receive it. We'll scan and send it to you via email. You sign, you send it back to us, we sign, and then we send the final stamped one with the barrister seal, with the legal seal to you. And then we have this. We are paying out on a monthly basis. To this month, we've paid out more than 5 million there. But I'm not the kind of person that used to share screenshots. Anytime I share screenshots on my status, people always ask me for money. People always disturb me for money. So I don't share screenshots of my status again because on a monthly basis, I now have budget. This is giving budget. Before you turn me to something else, once I exceed that budget, no more giving. So that's why I don't share screenshot of the amount we pay. So we pay on a monthly basis. And again, apart from people asking me for money, sometimes it always do me somehow. So you invest whichever you want to invest, reach out to me on the WhatsApp. This is my WhatsApp line on the screen. Let me even put it here. This is the WhatsApp line on the screen. Reach out to me. And then if you are the only one that do this buy to sell plan, you stand the chance to win a property in Abeokuta. Is selling for 600K per plot. 600K per plot. But you can get it at a promo. I will talk about the landed property for those that want to get it also. I'll give you a promo for some of us. So reach out to me. The number in the description on the screen on WhatsApp for the buy to sell. If you are the only one that can, even if it is 250K you used to invest in this, I'm giving you that land. I'm giving you that land, but it's half plot, oh, half plots. I'm giving you half plots. So, but if you are doing above 500,000, above 1 million rather, if you are doing above, we are doing 1 million above, you stand a chance to win a plot. If you are doing 250K to 500K, you start a chance to win half plot of land. And that half plot of land is currently selling for 350K. So, and guess what? Your money that you are investing, you are receiving it back in the next 1 year. So that land is just the investment game. But if you are two people, if you are three people, I can't be dubious on this. If you are the only one, I give you the land. If you are two or three people, we do a draw, and you will know the other person. The person that wins it will tell you, hey, I don't win am and I don't collect the document. So you don't think we are playing games. So that's that about this. Now, Mr. Some of us are already messaging me online. Mr. Some of us, but I'm not going to call her name. So just let me know how much you want to go. Is it just put the amount and the name, buyback plan, the amount and the name. I want you to see. The truth is that it's not everybody that can. So if you can be the one that reach out to me and you can and you win the land, you win the land. So that's that about that. I want to quickly unshare my screen because I want to check my WhatsApp and pull out something on my WhatsApp. I want to pull out the Abeokuta land. Where's that Reuters group? Billionaire Reuters group. Zenith Billionaire Reuters group. Okay. Yes, this is yeah, I've pulled it out. Good. So let me share my screen back so that I can show you. I hope okay, good. I didn't show my screen. Okay, good. Now this is where is that? Good. Okay. This is the land at Abeokuta, and then it's currently selling for 600,000 for one plot. Currently selling for 600,000 for one plot. Currently selling for 600,000 for one plot. But I'll be giving us on this platform for 500,000 naira. So some of us are already saying you want to key into 1 acre. Now, if you key into 1 acre, you stand a chance to, instead of paying 3.6, stand a chance to pay 3 million naira for this. So if you key into whether it's one plot or 1 acre, you stand a chance of getting additional one plot. Do you get it? If it is this property you are getting now, on this property, the title on this property is deed of assignment and survey. Now, after you have fully paid for the landed property, we will now do a register survey in your name. That register survey can cost you like additional 150K or 200K. Remember what I said, I'm transparent with you. The survey we have is in the company name. Register survey can always be in individual name, even though when company have done their register survey, you can re-register. So this one, a plot is like 200K, but if you are doing 6 plots, you can pay, you may not pay up to 1.2, maybe you are paying like 800,000 or 700,000, and the money is going to the Ogun State government. It's not going to Zenith City. So when it comes out, you will see your name. When they chat it anywhere, they will see your name as the owner. So it's selling for 600K, but if you are keying in today, I'm giving it to you for 500,000, and then you stand a chance to win a plot additional. So reach out to me telling me you want to key in with 500K, or want to key in with six plots with 1 million or 3 million. And then, of course, the person that does six plots will have more chance of winning because your name will be written six times. So, and if you're lucky shine, you win additional plots. So that's just this about this. Now the land we have in Lagos State. Let me first go for the one we have in the last one we have in Ogun State, which is this, which is the reality city that I gave out during my birthday for 1 million. It's currently selling for 3 million naira. You can never go back to 1 million again. I just give a birthday gift. Because even if I sell it for 1 million, I bought it. That is what I'm teaching us. When I bought the land, I bought it way lesser. I bought it way lesser. Even if I sold it for 1 million, I'm still making profit. But I've developed the place. So I'm enjoying the development now. So that is why I can say I want to give it for 1 million so people can take advantage. I'm not making loss, but the current selling price of this place is, let's say, 5 million naira, 4 million naira. But by the end of this year, we'll review the price. So currently, we're giving it for 2.5 million. If on this reality city, if you do a down payment of 1 million naira, you stand the chance of winning this plot of land in Ogun State. The same in Abeokuta, the same uh, Grace City. I'm giving out Grace City. I'm giving out plots in Grace City, free plots in Grace City. So if you just do a 1 million down payment for for reality city in Ogun State, Mowe of Father, this you can ask me for details of these landed properties. I'll send you details on my WhatsApp. I'll send you everything you need to know. Videos, you want to see the location, videos, what is it called? Neighborhood, is it dry land, documentation that you will receive, everything I'll give you the details. So this selling for 1 million naira. Some of us are reaching out on WhatsApp already. If it's selling for 2.5 rather, and half plus selling for 1.3. Please don't miss this. I mean, too, I'm begging you because this investment game, I might give the promo, but it may not be as serious as this again because it just depends on how it just come on me. Like the birthday now, I can never do a 1 million naira payment again. So for the reality city, and this place is like 10 minutes drive from Nigerian breweries, and it's in the center point. The locations we buy. Remember, I used to teach us on things you need to do before you buy land. So not talk of if I'm the one buying the land. I do all those things. It's in the center point. You can take care to Ifo. You can take care to Abeokuta. You can take care to Ibadan. You can take care to the east. It's in the center point. You just drive to the center point, 10 minutes drive, take it to Ore East, straight there. If you corner left, you are heading Ibadan. If you corner back, you are heading to Abeokuta. If you take right, you are heading to Lagos State. So just drive from this estate to 10 minutes to the center point. You see front, back, left, right at different locations. You go right, Lagos State, you go left, Ibadan Expressway. You go front east, you go back Abeokuta. So you see the center point can link you to anywhere. Whether you are from the east, you are from the west, you are from the north, you are from the south, you are good to go. So it's a good location. And I used to tell people it's not the first land you buy that you live in. You could buy and resell. You could buy, build, and rent it out. Do you get it? So it's like where I built. I'm not living there, but the house is there for rental income. I built on in Ogun State. I'm living on the island, and I'm paying rent, and I'm collecting rental income. Time will come, I will build my own place on the island, and I wouldn't do that again. I wouldn't pay rent again. So it's not the first place you buy that you will live in, or it is investment properties. So that's that about that. Now I want to go to the last game, which is in Lagos, Ibejuleki. Don't miss this. Don't miss this, sir. Don't miss this, man. It's selling for 9 million naira. Imedu Ibejuleki. You see, the phase one, a lot of people have really rushed that one. I wouldn't lie to us. That have even said, we don't have much, oh, let us not sell again. Seriously. Because we didn't have much. We didn't have much, just a few plots. Let's say like 2 acres. So I just say, before I sell all this whole and finish, it is in the future that the main money is. I'm not more selling for now. Because what we do, we just sell like 20% and hold on and be selling other locations. So this is the new one, phase two, Imedu Ibejuleki, and it's selling for 9 million, but the promo price is 7.5 million naira. Now, if you do a down payment of 2 million, you tie down this land. A down payment of 2 million, you tie down this land. And if you are the one that do a down payment of 2 million on this plot, I will give you um half plots in Reality City, Mowe of Father, not Grey City, Abeokuta again. No. It's gonna be Reality City, Mowe of Father, half plot, and that half plot is selling for 1.5 million, but a promo of 1.3. Do you get it? So if you are doing a 2 million down payment for your Ibejuleki, you use one stone to kill two birds. You are buying one plot. Yeah. If you are buying two plots, you are buying three plots, you stand a chance to win more land. I mean, you stand more chance to win the land. You get it? Because and you could be the one that say, I want to go for this, and you are the only one. We are just 10 online, and maybe it's just three people that take advantage, and you are part of the winners of the free plots. So that is that about that. Any if you want to take advantage of this opportunity, please message me on WhatsApp. Start keying in now, and then it will be closed by Sunday. To be closed by Sunday. Initiate your interest. Even if you see this video after 1 week, because some people will still see this video after 1 month. If you are interested, reach out to me. But the truth is that the price would have changed. So, but if you are still interested, reach out to the number in the description. I'm still the one handling my care line. I've not gotten a PA yet. So you can still reach out to me. I'm the one answering everyone. So please reach out to me and I'll be ready to put you through on the investment. Also, if some of us reach out to me and say how to set up, I'm going to help you set up. I'm going to help you set up if you want to set up, can help you set up for a fee. And then we make the money together. See, the whole there's a lot of real estate company coming up in Lagos, in Nigeria, but we cannot service the need. We cannot service the need. The need is much. People are giving birth. People are migrating from different place to different location. Even the government cannot service the need. So there is nothing like competition. Competition is for the small-minded person, and it will be in the red ocean. If you follow what I taught you yesterday, I taught you about the blue ocean. Even when we are not, even when we are not, um, even when we are not enough to service the need, people are still facing competition because they believe that we are in competition. There is no competition. And when I notice that someone is having that mindset, there's just a little I can do with the person. So come on, if you want to set up, set up. Understand the blue ocean strategy that I taught yesterday, which I made mention today, knowing your strength, weakness, opportunity, and then you leverage on that. And then you see you make a lot of money. Nigeria is so wide. You can just do one project and you're making 1 billion, 2 billion. It's very, it's a sweet market. Nigeria is one of the sweetest markets. The only issue we have is our leaders. God will give them understanding. So, but thank you so much. I know we are already, a number of us are reaching out already. I'll respond to you. I can't respond because I'm currently on the live section. And then once I respond to you, ask me the necessary detail and take action, make your payment, and then stand the chance to win these opportunities that I have on ground. I'll be going on a break. If you have any other question that is related to what I teach, please reach out to me on the WhatsApp on the comment section related to what I teach. Reach out to me on the comment section related to taking advantage of the landed property and investment project. Reach out to me on the number on the description button, +234 08083604417. That is my line. I don't have any other line. Okay, I have another line, but this one is more active than the other line. That other line, nobody knows it. I just have it as a line that is different. So this is the line that I'm active. Everybody know me. My siblings know me on this. So you are not. I'm not running away. So let me go on a short break, and then when I'm back, um, we call it a day. Or if I don't get any message, I will call it a day from the break, so that we don't spend so much time. Thank you so much, everyone. I really love you all, and I'm here every week to disseminate information on. I have so many things to unpack. I've not unpacked though. We are still talking land. We've not talked about development and opportunities for development. See, you can make a lot of money with development too. So, but I'm dishing out all this information little by little. And then I know if you're in this live section from now to the next 6 months, you have a lot of knowledge at your fingertip. Thank you so much. I love you all. Let me go on this break and then I'll be back.
Anywhere you go, you belong. Anywhere you say, anywhere.
This is not make.
Anywhere you go, you belong. Anywhere you say, anywhere.
Okay, I decided to share with you how to sell lands that you buy with us, because your investment um is not just, oh, you want to buy land. Of course, you want to make money from it, and then um there are procedures that can help you sell land that you buy from us. One of the things we do is that we help you make it seamless. I haven't bought land for a lot of people. I used to we used to show them different opportunities, and it's time for them to sell. We help them make it seamless. So if you want to sell land, just alert me on my number or the care line, which is always in on our website or on our social media. We'll guide you. If you have somebody that want to go on inspection, pick a date. Our team, you schedule a day rather. Our team will take you on the site with your prospects. Our team will take you on the site with your prospects. Our team will take you on the site with your prospects, and then we share every details. We share every details that you want. We share every details that you want, the details of the information with you. You can deliver it to your prospect, upcoming project coming there, that you can forward to your prospects, to your client. And then when they have decided a time to come for inspection, we schedule it there and take your client there for a little fee. Maybe the inspection fee could just be like maybe 15K for logistics. It could be for logistics. And then once your client is ready to pay, pays to you, we can help you to do your documents for a little fee also. This little fee is more of like a fee you pay to the professionals involved. Do you get it? The legal practitioner involved. And it's necessary for us to also we need to handle it also for us to know the new client. Maybe you bought 6 plots and you want to sell 3 plots, because of course you are in the business to make money, land banking and flipping. So we're ready to guide you to make it seamless. So I think I needed to share this to you for you, so that you can be rest assured that um, you are dealing with a company who have you in mind. Do you get it? And wants you to grow and make money. So thank you so much, guys. Have a great day. Bye.
Anywhere you go, anywhere you go, you belong. Anywhere you say.